Looking for everyday meals that break the routine without breaking a sweat? These clever ideas bring fun to the table, from bold snacks to cozy breakfast twists, all easy enough to make anytime. To begin, place a baking sheet on the table and line it with parchment paper. Lay out the bacon slices, and to keep them flat and even, cover them with another baking sheet to press them down. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. To make pancakes, I use a ready-made pancake mix. Prepare the batter by adding water and butter as instructed on the package. Pour the prepared batter into a container large enough to dip the bacon slices. Bacon is ready. Look at that perfectly baked bacon, flat and even, ready to take these pancakes to the next level. Butter the bacon and cook the pancakes over medium heat like regular ones. Your delicious bacon pancakes are ready for breakfast. Enjoy! Now I'm going to show you an Asian recipe that you must try at least once in your life. First, we need 3 eggs. Break the eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt and then measure out 2 parts of chicken broth to 1 part of eggs. It's crucial to maintain the right proportions, so it's best to weigh the eggs first. Whisk the mixture until smooth. Next, prepare a steam bath. In a skillet, pour about 2 cm of water. To support our dish, we'll create a ring from aluminum foil. Place a plate on top of the foil ring and pour the egg mixture through a sieve into the plate. Cover the plate with a lid, then cover the skillet with another lid. Cook on low heat for 8 minutes, after that turn off the heat and let it sit for an additional 5 minutes. Once the time is up, transfer the plate to the table. Look at that jiggle! The eggs are perfectly steamed and firm. Drizzle a bit of sesame oil and a little soy sauce on top. This incredibly tender omelette will surely surprise you. Enjoy this delightful and delicate steamed egg dish. Now let's turn those chicken leftovers into delicious homemade buffalo chicken nuggets. Start by shredding your cooked chicken into bite-sized pieces and toss them into a bowl. Now let's amp up the flavor. Add a generous cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Crack in 2 eggs to bind everything together. Get your hands in there and mix until you've got a cohesive cheesy chicken mixture. It's time to shape our nuggets. Scoop about 30 grams of the mixture and roll it into a ball. Repeat until you've used all the mixture. Place these soon-to-be crispy delights on a baking sheet. Pop them into a preheated oven and let them bake for 20 minutes. As they cook, your kitchen will fill with an irresistible aroma. Once they are golden and crispy, it's time for the finale. Drizzle these beauties with your favorite buffalo sauce. And there you have it, buffalo chicken nuggets that are crispy, spicy and absolutely addictive. Let's move on to something unique and gluten-free. Crack 4 eggs into a skillet, 3 from the tray and of course 1 from the magic pocket, because it never let us down. And here's a tip. If you drop the eggs directly into the skillet, it's easy to remove any bits of shell. Now let's turn this into something extraordinary. In a small bowl, melt some butter in the microwave and add it to the eggs. Next, mix in a few drops of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon and a pinch of baking powder. Use a fork to break the yolks and whisk everything together until smooth. Set the skillet aside and bring out a baking tray. Now take your pack of rice paper, unwrap it and dip a sheet into the egg mixture, ensuring it's fully coated. Lay it flat on the baking tray. Repeat this process for 3 layers, stacking them to build structure. Now comes the fun part. Fold the layered rice paper into a triangle and roll it up to form a croissant shape. Place it in the air fryer and bake until golden and crispy. The result? A crunchy, gluten-free croissant that's light, airy and irresistibly crisp. It's perfect for breakfast, a quick snack or even as a creative addition to your meal. Pair it with your favorite spread or enjoy it on its own. Either way, it's sure to impress. Not your usual meatballs, these ones come with a bit of a story, inspired by a public recipe from that famous blue and yellow place. Yep, that one. Start by sautéing 1 chopped onion until soft and golden. We want it nice and mellow. Then add it straight into 500 grams of ground meat. That's where the flavor starts. Crack in 1 egg, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper and a little nutmeg powder, just half a teaspoon, but it changes everything. Add 30 grams of breadcrumbs and 40 grams of milk. Mix everything by hand. Yes, it gets a bit messy, that's the good part. Now let it chill in the fridge for 30 minutes. Use a glass greased with olive oil to portion out equal sizes. No sticking, no guessing. Shape them into meatballs by hand, line them up and freeze for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, add butter and 2 garlic cloves to a pan. We are building flavor again. In go the chilled meatballs. Sear them for 5 minutes until they pick up some color. Once browned, transfer them to a bowl. We've got sauce to make. Melt 50 grams of butter in the same pan, add 2 tablespoons of flour. Stir it on the heat, we are making a roux. Then pour in 2 cups of beef broth and 200 grams of heavy cream. Now season it: salt, pepper, 50 ml of soy sauce and a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Simmer for 10 minutes until it thickens. Once it's silky, drop in the meatballs. Stir to coat them all in that rich, creamy sauce. And here's how it comes together. Served over mashed potatoes, drenched in that rich, savory gravy. Finish with fresh herbs on top. Enjoy! These aren't just cozy, they're crave-worthy. Next, we are taking mashed potatoes to a whole new level with a potato waffle recipe. To a bowl with a cup of mashed potatoes, we add a dash of salt, a sprinkle of chili flakes for that extra kick, half a cup of flour and 2 eggs for binding. Then grate some cheddar cheese into the mix, adding a creamy, tangy depth. Freshly chopped dill is our final touch, infusing our butter with a burst of herby freshness. Now let's thoroughly combine all the ingredients. Take your time to mix everything well, ensuring that the flavors melt beautifully. Next, carefully spoon the well-mixed butter into your preheated waffle maker. Ensure it's spread evenly to achieve that perfect shape and consistency. Close the lid and let it cook for 10 minutes. This savory treat cooks into a golden, crispy delight. Serve it with a hearty bolognese sauce and a sprinkle of parmesan for a meal that satisfies with every bite. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.